Today changing a starter on a Honda Pilot 2013. It's a 3.5 VTEC engine. All you need to take care of the situation. The ratchet, the 10, 12, 14 millimeter sack ratchets. What do you call it? The big one and the smaller one, so that you could be able to maneuver it into where you need to. So, and a screwdriver just to take off the screw. So this little mission I'm on today, right? Changing the starter. You see that screw spot right there? Okay. So I'm already. Actually, you have to take out the battery. Right, the battery goes right here. There's a bracket that you got to take off. And I've seen this a couple of videos. They take off this little bracket right here, but you don't need to take it off. All you got to do is take off the big one, which is a screw right there, right there, right there, and right there. Right? That's it. Then everything else comes off. These little things, you just gotta pull them and pop them off. Pull them, pop them off. Same thing with the fuse box. You just take off this screw, which is a 10 millimeter, and then you just pop these off. Right? This is a 10 millimeter. The other ones I use 12, right? Which this is the 10 millimeter that was right there that I told you. What else? Now this is gonna be a fun little task because I gotta get deep down there. That's the starter right there, right? That's the starter right there. But it's in there. You see, I already started taking off one of those screws. It's almost off, and it's gonna be a fun little mission. I'm just in the middle of the process, but if there's some complications or anything, I'll let you know. All right, so I got it out, right? Quick little thing. There's the 14 millimeter that I'm using, 14 millimeter that I was using to take off the top one, right? But when you're dealing with the bottom one, since there's only so much room you have down there, I ended up taking this hose off and putting it to the side so I could be able to have some kind of space. But also, I needed to use a little small one, right? Because if I could be able to comfortably get it in there with the angle and everything to be able to get it out. So just, you know, word of precaution. But that's where it's supposed to go, right? That's where it's supposed to go. So now we just gotta find a way to get it back in there. And that bottom screw is, yeah, female dog. So let's get it on, keep it moving. So that's it, I'm already putting everything back on. But just wanna give an idea, right? There's a screw back there, right? There's a screw back there, and there's a screw. There's a screw back there. See that? Screw back there, and a screw where my finger is at. So it's a good idea. There's screws back there. And same way, this screw and this one over here. So if you don't want to lose a screw, it's a good idea to either use one of those ratchets that has what do you call it? That has magnetic, or improvise like I did, so you won't lose the screws. Because I did lose that one over there, and then whatever, I had to find it and all that stuff. But mission. So you know. All right, it's all changed. Everything is changed, right? This is the old one. The only situation is you just gotta have the right tools. These were 14 millimeters, the top one and the bottom one. And remember, the little one that I used to be able to get into the location, because it's a little complicated or whatever it is, but everything else is simple. So that's it. Out with the old, in with the new.